First quarter of play. And for Anaheim, guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Well, you have to love their activity level at the defensive end, racking up those steals.
Yeah, this defensive game plan is working very well, putting constant pressure on the offense and forcing a lot of mistakes.
And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
The kick out to Griffin. There's the block. Here we go. And Anthony slams it in.
And you don't need a roadmap when he's got open court in front of him like that.
Well, the best way to attack is in transition. He recognizes that.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Pass the ball. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
Well, he got to his spot in the mid-range, and that's a shot he's going to make more often than not.
Here's Anthony. And there's the rejection. Here's Antetokounmpo.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Anaheim.
Well, yeah, early on, the mid-range jumpers have been an important part of their attack. They're going old school.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
Timeout called, Anaheim. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Outside Booker. The three is up. Anaheim with a rebound. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Ball outside. Inside. And stolen by Bamba. Deflects the pass. Three-pointer, Anthony. Anaheim with another miss. Lets it go from deep. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Anaheim shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. He does not get the second one. Ball with it. Pass to Griffin. Over Anthony. Off the left rim and out. Anaheim on offense. Hero for three. Drills it from deep.
Yeah, absolutely no hesitation from Hero. He shoots at will from range.
Antetokounmpo with it. Can't get it to drop. Excellent D there from Lively. Here's Bamba. And he buries his first look. We've got 1:13 left to play in the second quarter. Here's Oden. No made baskets yet. Oh, it's blocked by Bamba. On the break. Here's Hero. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Yeah, and this is how you finish off the fast break. Hero, great at taking initiative in these situations.
And Griffin gets it to go.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Here's Anthony. Nice move. And that's 2 points on the layup. Anthony's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Whew, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Offensive board. Here's Oden. Oh, he missed the layup. He had him with the pump fake. Hero outside. Anaheim with the rebound.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
And it's Bamba finishing strong.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. And so it's Anaheim, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. And here's Anaheim now. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Adebayo, high post. There's the triple. And it's Bird with a rebound.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Pass to Adebayo. There's the steal.
Hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Anaheim leading by 6. Booker surveying the D. And here's Jokic. Tipped. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Griffin in the post. Here's Oden. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
You gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Here's Ball. The rebound by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for Anaheim. They're leading by 8. Adebayo from long range. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic.
Just another thing that Bam brings to your team. The ability to knock down jumpers.
And Ball throws it down.
Oh, wait. Big finish. Big time. And man, did they need that.
You can tell he's trying to get him going with that dunk.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
Timeout called, Anaheim.
Your dance team.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now.
Home team foul. Tracy McGrady. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
There's that man, Gilgeous-Alexander. So tough to contend with his quickness.
Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander. There's a minute 59 left in the third. Here's McGrady. No points so far. And that's good from 17 feet.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look for that.
Jokic. Anaheim with another miss. And here's Anaheim now. They trail by 9. Stolen by Jokic. Here's Hachimura. Deflected. And they'll keep possession. Back to Jokic. Goes back up. Anaheim with a rebound.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak. Woo!
BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Jokic in the post. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And coach, such a unique player, multiple-time MVP Nikola Jokic. How do you defend this guy?
Well, Brian, if I knew that, everybody in the league would be trying to hire me because no one has found an answer for Nikola Jokic. He can just beat you in so many ways. If you're going to double team him, he's going to create wide open shots and even layups for his teammates. If you're going to leave him single covered, he's going to score. There's nothing this guy can't do on a basketball court.
On the wing, Hachimura. Still without a bucket. Takes a three.
Out of bounds.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hachimura.
Well, it shows you how crucial communication is. They clearly weren't on the same page there.
Here's McGrady. And the baseline jumper goes down. McGrady's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, that's probably not the shot they were looking for, but hey, when it goes in, everybody's happy.
And so it's Anaheim closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Appearing in control, but could still use a little more of a push to feel totally And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. And here's Booker. Crosses over. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Tyler Hero.
An active shooter. Booker is clever at finding ways to attract fouls on the way up.
Both free throws good from Booker. Anaheim leading by 5. Now here's Booker. Second chance effort. Here's Oakley. No good on the triple. Anaheim on offense. There's Markkanen. And for a scorer as prolific as Markkanen, he doesn't need the ball in his hands too often.
So many of his scores come off assists. So just a great sense of when to get into space and become available.
Well, Coach Lowry Markkanen, it's been an interesting study to watch his game continue to improve every year.
Yeah, it certainly has, Brian. You know, he was a complimentary player for quite a while, and then finally has developed into a primary offensive threat, and he has thrived.
Yeah, just an offensive machine. Booker generates points consistently, night in and night out.
That free throw good from Booker.
At the line for your home team.
Both free throws good from Booker. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Anaheim. They've led by as many as 11. Anthony outside. Pass to Jokic. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. For three, Anthony. Drops in the three.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
Timeout call, Anaheim.
Let's see what you got.
Let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, I was able to listen in on the Anaheim's head coach talking to his team. They said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. He pulls it. Markkanen finishes the break strong at the hoop. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Anaheim.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
One other thing I've liked is how assertive they've been on D, swatting a good number of shots away as a result.
Anthony with a bucket.
And this is just typical of him, always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Screen by Embiid. And Booker, here we go. And he dumps it down.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Anthony. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep, Jokic. Anaheim on offense. They're on a 13-3 run. Here's Anthony. Drives to the hoop. Oh, Booker with a block. Jacks up a three. Anthony outside. Tries to save it. Clock at 6. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Stolen by Booker. 55 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
Adebayo with it. There's a screen by Anthony to tie it up. Yes! Oh, a tremendous three! We're tied!
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure? Putting that pass right in his stride, didn't have to slow up, and was able to complete the play.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Adebayo. Yes!
And talk about coming up clutch. This is why Bam gets the ball in these moments.
Timeout called, Anaheim. McGrady. Takes it inside. Yes!
Did you see the rotation in the air? In control? Outrageous.
Wow, look at his teammates, man. They are pumped. Timeout called, Anaheim. What do you think Coach will be drawing up here?
And this comes down to whether they want to go for a 3 to win or send it to overtime with a 2. Either way, it's got to happen off this inbound pass.
Coming onto the floor for the away team, number 13.
For three, Booker. Oh, that shot had a chance, but the all-or-nothing shot attempt is off the mark. So Anaheim wins it. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what. These are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. We'll see you next time.
be the same now, boy, yeah. Just got a new whip with a V8 and it make noise, yeah. Them boys in a Civic going 50, it's a diff. Ain't nobody see me winning, but I be here in a minute. They just wanna see me different. Kick back when I count millions. Now they wanna hide when it ain't safe, but they don't do it and they play game. And they like everyone for a little bit when they hate at the same time. If I don't like you, you get, yeah. 808 with a drum kick, got it. Just saying where I'm at now. I was in yams, but I just left. Let's go. Had to call game on the first, and it ain't work. Say they only want a little bit, but they always hitting up my phone. All alone when it get tough now, and I laugh when it's time to go. Yeah, I don't miss you. You don't do enough for me to diss you, but I put a party on a big yacht, and I want you to come kick it. Keep your head down, boy, I'll never be the same now, boy, yeah. Just got a new whip with a V8 and it make noise, yeah. Them boys in a Civic going 50, it's a diff. Ain't nobody see me winning, but I be here in a minute. They just wanna see me different. Kick back when I count millions. Now they wanna hide when it ain't safe, but they don't do it and they play game. And they like everyone for a little bit when they hate at the same time. If I don't like you, you get.
Okay. Lost love. How you real, you cross me when you know I'm solid. It's on your conscience. So deep, the pain ain't stopped. Pain ain't. Lamar. Cause you used to play like Kaepernick. We got the past it. Sad to say, but you know I mastered. Do no peace treaties, it's forever up. The beat can your feathers up. Have a when shorty said don't leave out. You ever seen your homies? I'm talking pain. Some of my look like Ruby Rose. Like Bay used the rose. No, you ain't love me. But tell them how though. Cause I noticed the bad acting like still in tune with the streets. See, I can hear the got me staying on point. I feel like Derek Fisher. Hurt, man, I had to cut off my sisters. Almost on the fanny, blitz me for a picture. I'm paranoid, so proceed with caution. When I'm mad, I got an attitude like Steve Austin. My dog and we all lost. Ain't no more.
And I was 14 with a small lock. No more fair ones, now we all hopping. This shit got a kick, but it's not boxing. 100 on my body, that's a regular outing. Trying to net 100 million, I can't get it from browsing. I can't get it from scrolling, I used to get it from housing. On the 4th floor in there, and she trying to give me 1,000. Sneaking money. You know you lying, why you speaking funny? The fact, why you speaking to me? Put my phone on D&D for all the leeches. Touring foreign beaches and probably somewhere in Ibiza. Maybe on the road with Albie, 4 O's like an Audi. You know my rebels rowdy. Don't move me like a Lambo on South Beach, that's regular. Homies doing. When you up, they start hating, that's how the rhetoric get. You fall back, they'll try to play you like you never been lit. I had to attain everything my haters never could get. You probably had a little motion, but you ain't never been this. Top dog in my city, running like the mayor. Old friends fell out with me, they did me a favor. I had to fight 100 demons just to get to this paper. Sneak this and I ain't tripping, we gon' get with you later.
From a dope spot, jealousy came from me and my pops, cause he had no pops. Watching me close, get sad when you both pop. Thought assuming you grab, but it don't stop. Coming, just get your bag, no ops. Most of these out here just mad over women that they wish that they had. Never come around and get a taste of this living. You'll get addicted. I was broke too, but somehow I managed to fix it. Run around chatting about me and gon' make a always with different. I guess the don't trust you. You belong in the sewer. Somebody should bless you. Nice and comfortable until the medics got.
From everyone here at 2K, thanks for joining us. We've got a Wednesday afternoon edition of the NBA for you. With 2 Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. And here's Anaheim now. Embiid inside. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Yeah, getting aggressive in the paint. Look at Joel putting his size to work.
And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A., I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us in the U.S. men's national team. Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Here's McGrady. Out to the right wing. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Embiid. Ben Simmons grabs the board. The kick to Durant. Knocked away. Over to the wing. And then Embiid with the dunk.
At 7 feet tall, Embiid looks to dunk often, especially when he's got good positioning.
Pass to McGrady. Launches it. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Houston. Outside for Ingram. Back to Simmons. Outside Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Well, we know Ben Simmons loves to set his teammates up. They love playing with this guy.
It's Markkanen with the drive. And Markkanen with the stuff.
Oh, man. Clearly, nobody wanted to get in his way.
He's not an easy man to slow down, Grant, that's for sure.
He saw the defense playing soft and simply used his natural gifts to take advantage.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And one of the best things about Kevin Durant is he simply locks in on exactly what's in front of him at the moment. If that means working at practice, that's what he does. If that's competing at a high level in the game, that's what he does.
Outside for Ingram. Three-pointer. Anaheim with the rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Bird. The three-pointer off the mark. A minute 31 left in the first. And that one's good. Ingram.
Oh, nice play by Embiid. Not just holding it, moving the ball.
Here's Sampson. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
NBA, that is just not fair. I mean, I had a feeling he was going to bust out the dunk. He loves the big finish.
And the fans love him. When he has space to operate, they just know he's going to do something special.
And given his ability, someone needed to rotate to try and contest that.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Sampson. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Here's Simmons. Banked it in off the glass.
We know the interior is Ben Simmons' comfort zone. He can get his shots at this range.
Here's Sampson. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Ingram on the wing. Ibaka for 3. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. A big-time effort for Brandon Ingram, providing a lot of energy for Houston. He put together 10 points in the quarter. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Houston.
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
Choosing violence. If you see me out in public, you don't know me, keep it silent. I'm screaming, but outside I keep it quiet. Keep it on low ski, I'm the lowest of the lowest. But I see if you can keep it like nobody knows. Keep it on low ski, I'm the lowest of the lowest. But I see if you can keep it like nobody knows. I need total confidence with private. Don't want no one thinking I'm a grown bitch. Time so strange that we on the first class trip. Don't work my nerves, you know I can more it. We ain't no more. You talk that talk, but ain't no man to win. So whatever you need, don't call me. Calling all this out on me, I like to get it poppin', but these in my business got me out here choosing violence. If you see me out in public, you don't know me, keep it silent. You know, I'm screaming, but outside I keep it quiet. Keep it on low ski, I'm the lowest of the lowest.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. Tip-off goes to Houston. Outside, Simmons. At the top of the key, Durant. And then Durant with the dunk.
That's the defense's fault right there. You can't allow Durant to get that kind of position.
Pass to Embiid. Great play by Bird to set it up.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
And Simmons slams it in.
Oh, Big Ben rocking it.
Here's Bird. About a minute played so far here in the first. And it's Bird with the jam.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Ingram wide open. A three-pointer off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. Looked good from here.
And what I love about marketing, he takes care of the basketball, and that's a result of being patient, playing smart, and just generally getting his points within the flow of the offense.
Yeah, you know, when he's not beating you from the three or attacking the basket, Bird, very reliable from the mid-range.
Out to KD. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tracy McGrady. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Embiid. Anaheim grabs the miss. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end. And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Hey, guys, really easy to see why Ingram was the second pick in the 2016 draft with plays like these.
McGrady. And he jams it with authority.
When he gets room like that, look out, because he will score.
Outside Durant. Back to Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
You know, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane bounce, he takes advantage of it, really demonstrating how lethal he is in the air.
Houston trails by 3. Out to the right wing. Embiid wide open. A three-pointer, no good. Driving to the basket.
Check out Sampson slamming it down. Though it doesn't take much for him to reach up there. At 7'4", he can almost dunk flat-footed.
Here's Simmons. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Here's Sampson. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Sampson's got 7 points in the game. Pass to Embiid. And the layup's good off the glass.
Once he gets that low, there's nothing you can do about it. Embiid is a major handful inside.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Embiid, no good.
How about that hard-nosed D in the paint right there? Nice job.
Impressive work protecting the basket. He held his ground nicely on that one.
Here's Sampson. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And he had more than enough room there for one of those trademark slams that he's become noted for.
And Greg, don't you think once he got that space, you just knew it was going to happen?
So did the defense.
Yeah, that's right.
And I'll tell you what, he does not squander those chances. I mean, he's always going to punch it home with that kind of chance.
Oh, we've seen... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Anaheim?
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
Here's McGrady, and Anaheim tacks on 2 more.
He's got all the shots. McGrady makes the mid-range look easy.
Here's Zubac. It's tipped. Here's Sampson. He's got 9. The putback. Harden grabs the miss. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Harden's got his first points in this one.
Great focus from the clever guard, James Harden. I mean, so good at staying with his shot, even under duress.
Inside. Here's Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scale.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
inside. And the dunk by Zubats.
He just powered that one.
One of the game's top dunkers.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
They need this. A shot by McGrady, no good. Houston in the lead. Right, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking them. And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And stolen by Wembanyama. And some nice passing there by Houston. Wembanyama with the aggressive finish.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Pass to Sampson. Embiid from outside. Here's Markkanen. Takes a 3. Excellent defense there from Zubats. And so Griffin will bring it up for Houston. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Outside, George fires for 3. It's hauled in by Zubats.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. Houston shooting their first free throw of the game.
If you want to know how clever Harden is as a player, just take a look at his one-on-one game, the way he can pretty much beat any defender. Quite impressive.
Out to the right wing. Gallinari outside. Pass to Zubats. Out to Gallinari. Over Anthony. 5 on the clock. And it's Gallinari missing. Anthony with it. Now guarded by Gallinari. And Anthony gets double teamed. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Well, that has to be a relief. Ending a 14-0 run by Houston.
To the right side. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. A chance now for a 3-point play. That one's on Anthony.
Tell you what, that's one of the things I love about Harden's game. I mean, he's a dime dropper elite.
Ball with it. He takes it in. And Ball slams it in.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Here's Ball. Driving the lane, and Ball slams it in.
Aggressive slash right there by Ball, showing no fear attacking the rim.
Griffin with the steal. The 3 from George. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Pass the Ball. And Ball slams it in.
And Ball is more athletic than giving credit. He's got surprising pop off the floor.
Right wing. Outside for Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama spacing the floor.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And Ball slams slams it in.
Impressive handles from Ball. He can get anywhere he wants on the floor.
Outside for Griffin. In the corner, it's Wembanyama. A shot by Harden, wide open. Off target from outside. Anaheim trails by 3. Picked by Griffin. Ball. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Back to Harden. Pass to Zubac. Harden outside. So here's Gallinari. Kicks it out to Harden. Clock at 6. Here's Zubac. Anthony with the block.
He works so hard on the defensive man. Anthony proving to be a difference maker.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Here's Gallinari. Pass to Zubac. Kicks it out to Harden. No good with the triple. Anaheim trails by 6. There's Ball with the 3. Gallinari with the rebound. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Out to Ingram. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Ingram's got the lead up to 9 now for Houston.
A smooth shot from Ingram. Shooting with range is definitely an area that he's worked at.
Here's Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
Hitting the afterburners to get the easy slam.
Houston leading by 7. Outside for KD. 3-pointer by Embiid. And another 3 for Houston.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Good on the bucket.
Inside, Anthony runs into some contact, but he stays strong and focused and finds a way to work through it.
Ball's knocked loose. Taken away by Anthony. Lopez with the ball. Now guarded by Ingram. A wide open look for Durant. No good on the triple. Anaheim trails by 8. Oh!
An eye-popping throwdown. Griffin makes it look so easy when he hangs like that in the air.
This is his first free throw of the game. That's good from Simmons. And Simmons drops them both.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
And the dunk by Booker.
Yeah, Booker makes the smart move right here, using a pick to get himself some space.
Outside for Durant. Markkanen with the block. A wide open look for what a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
No doubt about it. Make no mistake. That's a big-time 3. They've narrowed this lead. We'll see if they can keep the momentum going.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And so Simmons will bring it up for Houston. 3-pointer by Embiid. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Embiid's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for Houston. Booker with it. Now defended by Embiid.
The passing game of Booker is quickly developing. Clearly a stat where he's always looking to improve.
Here's Simmons. Pass to Embiid. Here's Embiid slashing inside.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
First team foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Houston.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
They've also found a lot of shots at the arc in this one and allowing their good shooters to tee it up.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
You know, it's clear Sampson is really feeling it right now, which is why his team should make sure he keeps getting the ball.
Simmons. The shot that time, not on target. Good D by Booker. And Markkanen throws it down.
He's having a really good night from the field. I know the defense is keying in on him. He's the marquee on the scouting report, but they need him involved if they're going to pull this out.
Pass to Simmons. Back to Embiid. From way outside, Joel Embiid.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
The drive by. Oh, wow! Booker with the big jam.
And the coaching staff loves when Booker attacks. Puts the pedal to the metal there.
And the dunk by Booker.
Huge bucket from Booker, playing beyond his years.
Drives to the hoop. Simmons uses the glass to finish the layup. And Houston leads 5-1.
Tell you what, if you're pulling for Ben Simmons, it's great whenever he takes over a possession like that. Killer instinct for sure.
How about the focus from Booker? I mean, refusing to let anything stop him from getting that basket.
Back to Ibaka. There's the three. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Big stakes, big bucket. Ibaka showing he has the mettle to rise to the challenge.
It's stolen by Ibaka. There's Embiid. Nobody stopping Embiid on the break there.
Joel Embiid on top of things there, folks. Recognizing a big possession and commanding the ball.
A nice shot by Booker.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on now.
Back to Embiid. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It goes on Devin Booker.
And at 250 lbs, Embiid is a terror inside, using that large frame to draw those fouls.
Both teams will make substitutions. 58 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And the foul on Harden. That's his first foul. So both teams changing it up here. Here's McGrady. With the drive. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes. Man, they're getting a fantastic effort from James Harden. Well, you know what? Griffin's got him falling in right now. That's for sure.
You can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
Zubac.
And they still have a foul to give at this point.
And it's Anaheim with the ball. There's the pick. To the middle. Stolen by Harden. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Good composure from the line there. Those shots sealed.
Timeout called, Anaheim. They're trailing by 5. What do you think, guys?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
Stolen by Harden. Out to Gallinari. Takes the three. So Houston wins it. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And that'll do it, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark.
Victory lap.
Lost my all and I got it back. That's my hustle ambition. Never lose sight on the path. I had to turn on my vision. Separate myself from them clowns. They ain't really about business. You only strong as your weakest link.
From everyone here at 2K, thanks for joining us. We've got a Wednesday afternoon edition of the NBA for you. And on tap tonight, it's Anaheim going up against Houston. Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. And Houston has possession. Here's Simmons. Pass to Embiid. Uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, getting aggressive in the paint. Look at Joel putting his size to work.
Here's McGrady. Here's Sampson. And he gets it to go off the front iron.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Here's Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
And when Durant is clear for takeoff, no hesitation.
Screen by Embiid. Pass to Bird. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Here's McGrady. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Embiid. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
The kick out to Simmons. Pass to Ingram. Outside Durant. Right side Simmons. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Durant. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And that's KD recognizing the opportunity, putting the defender in a no-win spot.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
Three-pointer. And the three-pointer goes.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And Simmons, here we go. Blocked. And they're able to recover. Here's Durant. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Yeah, the extra hustle paying off there for KD. That's an easy board with his length.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Pass to Ingram. There's the three. Anaheim with the rebound.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And so he hits both.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Pass to Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
The Embiid can throw it down from anywhere. So much power for the big fella.
There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter here. Anaheim with another miss. And so it's Embiid who brings up the ball for Houston. Leading by 5. The drive by Markkanen. It's stolen by Ingram. And here's the fast break. Jumps up. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Great recognition. Understanding that that one is all him.
Yeah, beating everyone up the floor and finishes off the break.
Houston leading by 7. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Ibaka, he's open. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time.
Oh, the effort Ibaka brings to the floor is always tremendous. He takes every chance he gets to produce for his team. Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. That shot off. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's Houston. They lead by 7. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start.
16.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Houston.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
Houston leading by 7. Pass to Griffin. He can't hit that time. Some solid defense from Markkanen. There's the triple. Rebounded by James Harden.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And for a scorer as prolific as Markkanen, he doesn't need the ball in his hands too often.
So many of his scores come off assists. So just a great sense of when to get into space and become available.
And out of bounds, Houston will have it.
Away team ball.
And Houston has possession. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. Stolen by Ball. Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. Pass to Bird. Shot from the wing. Good as the jump shot falls.
Well, that's probably not the shot they were looking for, but hey, when it goes in, everybody's happy.
Harden drives in. Deflected.
And this is crucial for Markkanen's overall development, that he ups his defense and looks to block some shots. He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Knocks it loose. In transition. To the left side wing. Stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Zubac. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Griffin in the post. 5 to shoot.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
Embiid. Shot is good. Sampson.
Well, sharp interior passing is so important. The best way to create high-percentage buckets.
Here's Wembanyama. Wembanyama hammers it down.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Ball with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. Sampson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. Anaheim shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. He does not get the second one.
Well, that's not the focus we're used to seeing from him at the line. He's usually rock solid from there.
Back to Harden. Outside Wembanyama. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Yeah, Wembanyama fights for his bucket, using his size to get it done despite the foul.
Houston shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
Great use of the bounce pass there. You gotta love that.
And Ball throws it down.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
And so it's Houston with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We'll be right back. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Pass to Bird. Chalk up 2 there. Bird's got 8.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities. Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
And it's Ball off the drive. And Ball throws it down.
Oh, wait. Big finish. Big time. And, man, did they need that.
You can tell he's trying to get him going with that dunk.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
His 3rd personal foul.
Here's Simmons. No points yet. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul. About a minute played here in the second half. The 3, Durant. Rebounded by Oden.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Antetokounmpo for 3. It's rebounded by Ibaka. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Houston. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
Yeah, that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
Yeah, secures the ball off the glass. Does a nice job going right back up.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. Out to the right wing. The kick out to Simmons. Yes, and it's Embiid picking up the assist. Simmons has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to Oden. Just 5 on the clock. And that one is hammered home.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Pass to Durant. Now here's Embiid. The ball's knocked loose. And stolen by Anthony. Here's Oden. The kick out to Griffin for the tie. It's hauled in by Houston. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. This will be his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Houston leading by 4. Out to the right wing. Ibaka for 3. Rebounded by Oden. To the middle. Here's Griffin. Out to Anthony. Parries it from 3. Anthony's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
And here they go on a free run to the bucket. Here's McGrady. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. This will be a sports shot at the line here in this one.
That's his second personal foul.
Anaheim making a switch here.
Home team, number 1. Devin Booker.
Here's Simmons. On the wing, Durant. Pass to Ibaka. From behind the arc. Knocks down the triple. Ibaka's got 5 points.
And passing is something Durant has really worked on. And you see the results with the sweet dime right there.
Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Outside Ingram. The kick to Durant. On the wing, Durant. To the left wing. Embiid from outside. And that comes off the assist by Durant. He's got 9.
Without missing a beat, Embiid gets the shot up. And that's the work of an assertive offensive player.
Oden. And so it's Houston with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shot.
43.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Houston leading by 6. Griffin on the wing. Outside Gallinari. Pass to Harden. Stolen by Booker. From the high post. It's hauled in by Houston. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Now Harden. Griffin right side. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, good physical play by Griffin. Staying with it despite the aggressive defense and taking his shot.
And he drops it first. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Anaheim on offense. Trailing by 8 to the paint. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Blake Griffin picks one up.
And the defense really crowds Markkanen inside, so he smartly makes sure he draws the foul.
Markkanen hits them both. Well, Coach Lauri Markkanen, it's been an interesting study to watch his game continue to improve every year.
Yeah, it certainly has, Brian. You know, he was a complimentary player for quite a while, and then finally has developed into a primary offensive threat, and he has thrived.
Here's Bird. Sends it down right in his face.
Just a big man playing big. No way to stop it.
And it's Harden penetrating. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, few guys do this as easily as Harden. Driving in hard and drawing a foul while taking the shot.
Harden hits them both. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Driving inside.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Picked it. 3-on-3. Here's Bird. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
And they're just one foul now away from the penalty.
Harden with it. Here's Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
And that's on the defense right there. Griffin is too good once he gets the positioning he wants.
Here's McGrady. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
And he dunks it down.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Outside Wembanyama. Wembanyama double team. Got a hand on it. They retain possession. 6 to shoot. Outside for Gallinari. The three-pointer off the mark. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Pass to Bird. Screen by Embiid. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Got a piece of it. And they get it back. Back to Harden. Oh, got a piece of it. Here's Gallinari. And it's Bird with a rebound.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want.
Oh, Embiid with the highlight of the night.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
That's his first personal foul. The fourth team. Substitution.
Now here's Ingram. The kick to Durant. Off target from three-point range. Markkanen with it, and it's Ingram picking him up. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Sampson. Yes!
Ooh, a clutch bucket. A defensive stop now could be all it takes to clinch the win.
Here's McGrady. And the foul on Ben Simmons. That's his first foul of the game.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
And an intentional foul right there.
I can't believe that took so long. They needed to foul much sooner.
First free throw is good. And that'll put him up 2. And so he drops them both. And it's a 3-point game.
That was a giant trip to the line.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Good on the first. And that brings him within 2 here. And so he makes both from the line.
When it's this close, he's exactly who they want at the stripe.
Here's George. And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul. He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 3-point game.
It's all about getting a 3 right here.
Yeah, and when your opponent knows what you need, it makes it that much harder to find an opening.
So Anaheim wins it. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
And that'll do it, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Ali LaForce, this is Brian.
Hay que apretar, me vuelvo super saiyan, subiendo de level como Sandal Saya. En las Olimpiadas con todas las medallas, van a extrañarme el día que me vaya. Todos los tuyos quieren tirar la toalla. Estoy demasiado veloz, no pueden verme. Cada vez que quiero quemar, le tiro a Werner. Me gustan más los billetes azules que los verdes. Ustedes hasta cuando ganan pierden. A todas estas serpientes les mudé las pieles. Los zorros combinando las cartieles. Fanáticos con mi nombre en los carteles. Me muevo como los que tú quieres. Guagua blinda pa' brindar. De mi pauta esta se quieren guindar. Si por mi instinto me dejo llevar, pues les doy bulería a los David Bisbal. Escúchame bien, yo no tengo rival. Tú podrás rimar, pero no suena igual. Es mantenerse, no es solo llegar. Tanto dinero que piensan que es ilegal. A la hora cero en la raya, seguimos on fire, aquí no se falla. Nunca le sale por más que lo ensayan. Cuando hay que apretar me vuelvo super saiyan, subiendo de...
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. And tonight we'll see Anaheim as they go up against Houston. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And joining us from the sidelines is David Aldridge.
Here we go.
Tip-off goes to Houston. Inside. To the paint. And the dunk by Embiid.
And seeing a guy as big as Embiid being so fluid in terms of his movement, jaw-dropping.
Here's McGrady. The shot by Markkanen. Nobody around. That's good. Great play set up by T-Mac, Tracy McGrady.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And that one's good. Ingram.
And that's the kind of aggressive shooting you want to see from Ingram.
McGrady outside. Embiid.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And it's going to be on Tracy McGrady.
A walking triple-double threat. Simmons needs to keep working on developing that jump shot to be truly unguardable.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Pass to Embiid. And the layup is good. Embiid's got his second basket of the game.
Looming large on the interior. Embiid, hard to deny.
And the foul called on Larry Bird. That's his first foul. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. And they double up Simmons. Embiid with it. And it's Bird picking him up.
And not blessed with the greatest defensive tools. Bird uses terrific court sense to see the play before it develops.
Pass to Sampson. And oh, he just jams it right over Ben Simmons. Wow.
Well, if you're going to let him get that close to the rim, that's what's going to happen. Leaving no room for error with the slam.
The big fella, Embiid, making it look too easy.
And here is KD after the three-pointer from Joel Embiid. McGrady right side. .133 left in the first quarter. On the wing, Burke. Clock at 4. Takes the three. A putback. And Embiid is right there. Embiid's got 6.
And just knows where to go. Embiid positioning himself perfectly to get the putback.
Back to Simmons. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And Simmons drops them both.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Bird with the bucket.
3 points.
Just such great consistency on that jump shot. Even though he's not always squared up, Bird terrific in the catch and shoot game.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Anaheim.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
Ingram wide open. Another miss by Houston. Down low. It's stolen by Ibaka. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Embiid. Out to Ingram. Back to Embiid. The high post shot. Another miss by Houston. And here's Embiid. He has 6. Oh, and the jam by Embiid.
As athletic a move as you're going to see right there. Unreal.
How about the hang time on that thing? Wow. A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And looking at what we've seen from Anaheim, guys, what do you think?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard, and they are physical.
Pass to Markkanen. Here's Sampson. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
Sampson. First personal foul. First team foul.
Griffin inside. Wembanyama looking it over. 6 to shoot. Here's Zubac. It doesn't go for him. Good D by Embiid. Here's Bird. And it's Bird with the jam.
Yeah, and Ball, a transcendent talent, I think, has a real skill for finding his teammates when they have those good looks at the rim.
Here's Wembanyama. And it's good, 2 points.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Anaheim. 4-point game. Now here's Ball. Still scoreless. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Anaheim shooting their first shot from the stripe in this game. And he knocks down the first one. He's perfect from the line this time. And so here is Houston. Out to Gallinari. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And you can tell Gallinari has practiced at the arc for countless hours. The way he trusts his motion.
Here's Markkanen. Griffin with the steal. And it's Houston on the break. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. And now, here comes Antetokounmpo. Highlight reel stuff from Antetokounmpo. My goodness.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed. Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
Now, here's Ball. No scoring in this one. We've got 1:48 left to play here in the half. Kicks it out to Giannis. Just 3 to shoot. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Here's Sampson. It's rebounded by Houston.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Tipped away. Stolen by Bird. And that's a foul called on Gallinari. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul. On the floor for the away team. Number 15.
We've got 1:13 left to play here in the second quarter. The putback. No dice on the putback jam. Houston trails by 3. In the corner, it's Griffin. Another miss by Houston. Here's Sampson. It's good. Sampson's got 6 points in the quarter.
And that's the beauty of Giannis. Always been a willing passer and can find the open man once the D focuses in on him.
Here's Griffin. And Griffin sends it back. Anthony nowhere around. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
With a forward who can handle the ball like Anthony, it opens up so many options for your offense.
Kept alive. Pass to Zubats. Lets the 3 fly. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
Ball surveying the defense. Just 3 on the clock. No good on the last second attempt there. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Anaheim on top. They lead by 4. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Out to Anthony. And it's Anthony with the jam.
And it doesn't get any easier for Carmelo. Love seeing him go up strong inside.
Ingram outside. Driving the lane. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now here's Griffin. Scoreless thus far. To the left wing. Offensive rebound. Here's Oden. And it's Oden finishing it off.
Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want
want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of it.
And the turnover again by Houston. Anaheim leading by 9. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Oden with the ball. He's picked up by KD. And the wide open shot from Griffin. Again, Griffin missing. Outside, Simmons. Pass to Embiid. And Oden sends it back.
Oh, great block from Oden. And this is the type of defender he's capable of becoming.
Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
Goodness, Ben Simmons, unreal.
At the top of the key, Oden. A minute 50 left to play here in the third. Good work defensively by Ibaka. The drive by Simmons. Here's KD. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Shot by Oden is no good. And so Simmons will bring it up for Houston. They trail by 7. Out to Ibaka. Houston with a new 14.
And priority number 1 has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
Just 4 to shoot. Goes back up. No good that time. Excellent D there from Ball. And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul. On the floor for the away team.
And 1:01 left here in the third quarter. Nice move. Simmons pulls it in. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. For Houston, they have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
And when I look at Ingram's length and skill set, he reminds me a little of Tayshaun Prince, as well as Kevin Durant. Boy, he has a high ceiling.
The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Ingram's got 8.
Well, look, if he misses that shot, coach might think of benching him. He's pretty fortunate he got that one to go.
Ooh, just shook his man loose with a crafty play inside.
And then the dunk just tops it off beautiful. And out of bounds as Anaheim gains possession. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. McGrady outside. To the middle. Here's Sampson. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Yeah, and you got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
Pass to Embiid. Embiid powers it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
And it's Anaheim in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their lead is 41. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Houston trails by 8. Outside for Wembanyama. Hardaway with it. Hardaway picks him up. Here's Sampson into the lane.
Nice time from Embiid. The big man showing off his vision there.
And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Now, that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard, that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead.
That is a great finish!
Oh, my.
And if you want athletic ability, look no further. Hardaway with a stylish jam.
Second chance shot. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Although they're down big right now, Greg, still plenty of time left in this one.
At this point, they got to take it one possession at a time.
Here's Hardaway. Outside for Griffin. Back to Hardaway. Outside Griffin. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here he goes. And Griffin sends it back.
And how about the timing there? Griffin using that athleticism on the defensive end to block it.
On defense, Houston, 9-point game. A shot by McGrady, no good. And it's Houston's ball. Griffin goes in. Outside for Wembanyama. This one for three. A three-pointer is right on target.
And what makes Blake so dangerous, in addition to the athleticism, is he can also nail the jumper from outside.
Here's Bird. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. And so it's Houston with it. They trail by 6. To the left side wing. Pass to Zubac. Three-pointer. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Yeah, taking away the lead is never easy. But a rally like this is how you do it.
Yep, it counts. And Anaheim leads by 5. Outside Griffin. Fires from deep. And another 3 for Houston.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
Hardaway with it. Outside for Wembanyama. Poked away. And McGrady with a clear path to the... Watches the slam dunk finish.
I think this is a rare case of being overcommitted. He tried to go all out at the rim, and they stifled him.
Here's Zubac. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
And far from just a scorer, Hardaway is also adept at finding his teammate.
Harkin in from outside. It's rebounded by Houston. Now Hardaway. Outside for Wembanyama. Just break Anaheim. And it's Houston on the break. Here's out of the Raptors. He punched it in.
Are you kidding me?
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think.
Timeout, timeout.
And so now a timeout taken by Mike D'Antoni. Both teams will make substitutions. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, over that last break, I listened to Mike D'Antoni talk to his team. He told them this is what it's all about, proving we're the better team in the tough situations. But you got to want it. Coach told his guys they have what it takes to win here. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Shot clock at 5. Here's Ball. It's off. Now a timeout called by Houston. Here's Ingram. Oh, and he had a chance to win it right there, but couldn't get it to fall. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. We'll take it. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. Here's Harden. And it's Paul George with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Ingram. And he uses the glass on the layup. Ingram's got the first points here in the overtime period for Houston.
And he's got the length and size to do damage inside. They just want him to keep adding good weight.
Contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. That'll put Brook Lopez on the line. That one on Embiid. That's good from Lopez.
And you just knew he wasn't going to miss that one. Not with so much riding on.
Here's KD. Marketing with the block.
And how about marketing, using his size and reach on defense? Great timing in terms of being able to get up.
Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
And we're still early in the career of Ingram, but we're seeing why B.I. could be an elite scorer in this league.
And Simmons slams it in.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam tapped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
To Ibaka. It's Ibaka to Kumbo. So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 1. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Look, every trip to the line counts, but getting all of these was extra important.
Out to KD. Back to Simmons. And he elevates with a slam dunk, and Brook Lopez did not like that.
Oh, Big Ben rocking it.
Here's Booker. Devin Booker soaring in.
Huge bucket from Booker, playing beyond his years.
George with the steal. And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. He sinks the clutch free throw. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 2-point ball game.
That's just clutch work, really. That's all you can say. A little bit of D now, and they'll be out of here with the win.
And the turnover again by Houston. Over to the wing. McGrady outside. Now a timeout called by Houston. Thoughts on what coach wants to do here?
And with under 2 seconds remaining, that they need something quick. Don't have time for an extra pass here, but they want to try for a 3 off the inbound play and go for the win. Definitely doable.
Here's Embiid off target. So it's Anaheim picking up the win. They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean, both teams, I felt like, gave it their all. But when it came to OT, it was just all about sheer determination on their part.
And that about wraps it up. So, for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldrich, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.
Let me see your hands to bring you outside in my land. I've been with hanging out the window, let it for the right price of blue, yo. That's my right hand man. We out in Shibuya, yo. Outside in Japan. Stripes running on me like Kuka. What's it to, yo? Introduce you to my new. Let me see your hands to bring you outside in my land. I've been with hanging out the window, let it neon trees, son. I swear that they switch. I just needed a reason. Already, they say I'm on fire, like a 19th century witch. No snow on the bluff, the wire. They think I'm 50 Cent. I've been boom. You too, let's be Bonnie Clyde, saying we gon' be like, we don't need no middleman. Let me see your hands to bring you outside in my land. I've been with hanging out the window, let it for the right price. That's my right hand man. We out in Shibuya, outside in Japan. Stripes running on me like Kuka. What's it to, yo? Introduce you to my new. Let me see your hands to bring you outside in my land. I've been with hanging out the window, let it
You know, I think it's about that time again. You already know it's about to be the coldest summer ever, right? Yo, L Street. Yeah? L Street. L Street. Billionaire. Come on. Boy, you know I had to dip, set my wrist. This that Pelly in the wintertime with that bird, with that chicken. Chillin' with the camera on and jewels on and that chain on, just glisten. We be on straight bars like Jim. That's a gym, just listen. Y'all was trying to keep up with the Jones. I was trying to keep up with my phone. Toss a little up before they burn around steady. I was just burning out, but I was learning how to stretch it like a finger bowl. Never been playing cause of some same that was at these other. See, I was respecting the hustlers. Y'all be respecting the. I be with shakers and movers, counting my blessings cause one day you lose it. I was respecting the hustle. Y'all be respecting the. I be with shakers and movers, counting my blessings cause one day you lose it. Hey, boy, you know I had to dip, set my wrist. This that ride around and that drive around with them chains on my chest. This that hustle music when the hustle moving, they ride around with that. This my go getters, we gon' go get it, we gon' go get it, that's it. Boy, you know I had to dip, set my wrist. I really earned it like it, I ain't heard about it, I ain't have more, I just tip a thorough, this is still the made it rich. I really made it out of there, I hate about it, this enough to make a sick. I was laying out with the vultures, he wanna get closer, he wanna touch for some closure. I ain't got time, baby, tuck your emotion. I've been the one with the motion, I've been the one that was chosen. Y'all stuck like we frozen, this is the shot, baby, this is the coach. Boy, you know I had to dip, set my wrist. This that ride around and that drive around with them chains on my chest. This that hustle music when the hustle moving, they ride around with that. This my go getters, we gon' go get it, we gon' go get it, that's it. Chicago.
Okay. Lost love, cause I refuse to find it. How you rail, you cross me, when you know I'm solid. Wonder how you feel, like is it on your conscience? So deep, the pain ain't stopped. Pain ain't. Lamar Jackson got a posse. Weird, cause you used to play like Kaepernick. We got the past it, sad to say, but you know I'm master. Do no peace treaties, it's forever up. The beacon, your feathers up. Have a when shorty said don't leave out. You ever seen your homies? I'm talking pain. Some of my look like Ruby Rose. Like Bay used the rose. No, you ain't love me, but tell them how though. Cause I noticed the bad acting like still in tune with the streets. See, I can hear the got me staying on point. I feel like Derek Fisher. Hurt, man, I had to cut off my sisters. Almost on the fanny, blitz me for a picture. I'm paranoid, so proceed with caution. When I'm mad, I got an attitude like Steve Austin. My dog and we all lost. Ain't no more.
And I was 14 with a small loft. No more fair ones, now we all hopping. This shit got a kick, but it's not boxing. 100 on my body, that's a regular outing. Trying to net 100 million, I can't get it from browsing. I can't get it from scrolling, I used to get it from housing. On the 4th floor in there, and she trying to give me 1,000. Sneaking money. You know you lying, why you speaking funny? The fact, why you speaking to me? Put my phone on D&D for all the leeches. Touring foreign beaches and probably somewhere in Ibiza. Maybe on the road with Albie, 4 O's like an Audi. You know my rebels rowdy. Don't move me like a Lambo on South Beach, that's regular. Homies doing. When you up, they start hating, that's how the rhetoric get. Fall back, they'll try to play you like you never been lit. I had to attain everything my haters never could get. You probably had a little motion, but you ain't never been this. Top dog in my city, running like the mayor. Old friends fell out with me, they did me a favor. Had to fight 100 demons just to get to this paper. Sneak this and I ain't tripping, we gon' get what you later.
From a dope spot, jealousy came from me and my pops, cause he had no pops. Watching me close, get sad when you both pop. Thought assuming you grab, but it don't stop. Coming, just get your bag, no ops. Most of these out here just mad over women that they wish that they had. Never come around and get a taste of this living. You'll get addicted. I was broke too, but somehow I managed to fix it. Run around chatting about me and gon' make a always with different. I guess the don't trust you. You belong in the sewer. Somebody should bless you. Nice and comfortable until the medics gotta rush you. Blocks I had to cut through there. We get hazardous. That an all-time high. That ain't the half of it. Trying to add it up in my head, but ain't no math with it. Get next to and try to grab a pic. Now they on some rappers. It's nasty, I ain't asked for this. I was just authentic with it. 95 South and a sprinter with it. Try to get next to you, usually if they could benefit it. Passionate dog, I need my kids to feel it. That's why I'm up early. Kids that get you stuck early. A long way from all that. Used to lose and then I found out how they hate a winner. Come out them, they pay for dinner. Word, word.
Hey man, everybody stand up if you ever had your back against the wall and had to fight back. It's your anthem. My view from the top of the moon, I can see the whole world sitting in my hand, a maze of rules. We finna break the rules, and we gon' make them too. I can't fall asleep, I gotta stand tall, that's what a leader do. Follow me, I'm leading you. Hey, we finna turn up, crank up the heat in here, they finna burn up. Told them I'm coming, I'm here, tell them they time up. I said it once, I'ma say it again, this here be my year. I ain't gon' show no fear, I know that I'm built to equip for what God want me to do. I'm number one, not the two, it don't know where I'ma lose. I hate the struggle, but it made me harder. I made it far, but I wanna go farther. This not for me, this for my son and my daughter, my family tree and their daughter. I'm the chosen one, I'm wearing that jacket. I was down, now I'm up, now I was the underdog, now look who be left. I'm better than you guys, yeah. The champions, the champions. Hey, we gon' bow, never fall, the champions, the champions, the champions. Hey, we gon' bow, never fall, I put my head up and told them crown me. My ring finger got a rock on it, rock on it. I put my head up and told them crown me. My ring finger got a rock on it, rock on it, rock on it. Do dirt on my neck, try to bury me. Do side on me like that was seasoning. Now this my season. Weathered every storm that was sent my way, but promise you it wasn't easy. Took some patience and grieving. I was believing when no one believed me. I was believing when no one